460 miles to go till we get to our goose hunting destination. Almost to Colorado right now, driving through the mountains of Utah on I-70. Pretty drive, but I'm wore out. SHOT Show got to me. Not so much SHOT Show, but Vegas. But just like pretty much everything else, I own that town. So. It's not like you need a reason to do it. You ripped in your toe just before you threw it away. Loneliness don't let you breathe.
I've been hunting up in the Front Range in northern Colorado since 2000. You know, I was lucky enough to meet guys up there like Shane McCoy and Nate Caldwell, and I got a good buddy named Chad Thomas up there that ends up introducing me to a kid named Tony Cesario, and we hit it off, and we started a business together called Banded Hunts, and now we have our own outfitting service up there. And you know, on this week's episode of The Fowl Life, it was just real neat to get up there. We just left Vegas from the 2010 SHOT Show, and I'm in the blind with Luke Schmidt and Tyrell Davies and JD Hernandez, and they're our three main guides at Banded Hunts. And you know, just to be in there and hear all the great calling and the personalities and the cutting up, it was fun. And it's something that we don't get to do very often because we outfit quite a few clients every year, and we took advantage of it, guys, and it all came together. And the hard work that they put in to keep the clients happy and to keep the landowners happy and knowing where the geese are at all times, it's a lot of work. And if any of you have ever ran an outfitting or guiding outfit, you know what I'm talking about. But again, I'm up there with Luke and Ty and JD, and Tony's in the truck watching, doing business, but it was another great hunt up in Colorado.
Good job. And it began. I've lived here my whole life. I grew up in Colorado. My first experience with hunting started at a young age with my dad. I started going out to Kansas. We did pheasant hunting. Started involving from that into waterfowl, big game, fishing, everything.
I've lived in Colorado along the Front Range and mountains my whole life, and I've hunted and been in the outdoors ever since I can remember, since I can walk.
He liked it.
From the heaven.
That's pretty sweet.
Nice shot.
Yeah, he ate it up.
You're not mad at me. He's on my side.
Hey, gotta take him.
I thought we were gonna get to kill.
I've been guiding for like the last 3 years. I worked for a little outfit prior to Banded Hunts, and then been with Banded Hunts for a year now. And biggest thing I like about it is just getting people out there, showing them how to do it right, and getting those birds just right in their face.
Nice shooting, boys. Woo! Right on.
I've been guiding for on and off 3 years. I've been with Banded for the last year and a half. And my favorite thing about guiding is getting those guys out that don't get to hunt very much and getting birds right in on them and how excited and happy they get. It's pretty awesome.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Nighty night.
It's unbelievable I can make all that sound on one call.
You're awesome.
It's like I have like 4 calls in my mouth.
I thought I looked down there and that's what was going on. I thought he had them all in there.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Right here.
Nice shooting.
Right in.
Right on.
The Fowl Life is brought to you by Sportsman's Warehouse, Toyota Trucks, Legacy Sports, and Zinc Calls.
There we go. Couldn't hit him.
Who was that?
Just practicing.
You gotta warn him a little bit to get him out of the decoy.
One of the greatest things with hunting in Colorado is definitely the surroundings. I mean, our backdrops, the Rocky Mountains, beautiful snow-capped mountains in the back scene. Just, it's unbelievable, just the scenery.
Right out front. Right out front still.
Get him.
Some of the things that make Colorado so unique, one, obviously, where you're hunting. You get to hunt a lot of times right up against the mountains, and it's absolutely beautiful. And two, our birds. We have a tremendous amount of geese, whether it's our resident population of what they estimate to be over 30,000 to what we winter, 200 to 250,000 usually. We have a ton of birds.
Here we go.
That one that I picked up was real little.
I always have a ton of fun when we get out on these hunts with our guides, and it's cool seeing them because they all have different styles, but they're all really good. They're all proficient with the goose call and flagging and all the different techniques and knowing everything that goes into being a good goose hunter, and seeing them look down the pit and making sure that I'm being safe with my gun, and they're kind of treating me like another client, and I love it because they're always on the ball. They're always making sure that the hunt is 100% what everybody expects it to be, and that goes from the scouting to the guiding to the safety part of it, and when it all comes together and we finally get to pull up out of that pit and shoot some of these Canada geese with the Rocky Mountains as our backdrop, and you get to look down that line and see Ty and Luke and JD, and we're all high-fiving and smiling, and I mean, it's just cool, guys. And a hunt like this, to be able to capture it on film is one thing, but to actually be able to experience it with good friends a couple times a year, that's what it's all about, and I mean, I wouldn't want it any other way.
The road winds in front of me, broken white lines and headlights.
Oh yeah, 2 groups. Usually good ones.
Road signs saying it won't be long. 4 states in 6 days, chasing my dreams. This can't be wrong. 'Cause it's the rising of the sun. It's a bite in the air. Anticipation rides in my veins. A day like this must be rare. My foul life is in full swing. I'm telling what tomorrow may bring. So let it fly, cover the sky. I won't explain, I can't compromise. And ride in my foul life. She knows I'm gonna get my heart. It's the rising of the sun. It's the bite in the air. Anticipation rides my veins. Until like this must be rare. My foul life is in full swing. I'm telling what tomorrow may bring. So let it fly, cover the sky. I won't explain, I can't compromise.
They hooking?
That was pretty. A little more work. That's good. Late season, man. You gotta take what you can get.
Yep.
That's right.
It's the end of January right now. Tough geese too, man. They've been seeing decoy spreads every day with all these Colorado goose hunters. Wait, aren't you guys supposed to be elk hunters up here?
Supposed to be Rocky Mountain High.
The Fowl Life is brought to you by Dakota Decoy, Heavy Shot, Lotus Technology, and High Viz.
Hey guys, it's lunchtime now. The hunt's over and you know where we're going. Bruce's Bar, all you can eat Rocky Mountain oysters.
Dr. Pepper? Did you have Dr. Pepper?
Diet, yeah.
He has a couple of questions for you.
Thank you.
And a Dr. Pepper.
No.
You don't want to see that?
You guys are messing with it, dude. They're messing with me.
People don't believe me. Hey, back when the rodeo bull bodacious, I had Bruce had his balls in here frozen, and then show people the big set of balls. Do you still have those in the freezer, the big set of knives?
Well, they're not big. They cut them already.
They cut bodacious up?
They slice them.
Oh.
But we might have some frozen.
Yeah, they were frozen. They had bodacious in there, and they were like the Hall of Fame
I can
ones.
see what they got in there for you.
So while we're in Colorado, I guess there's this famous place that serves Rocky Mountain oysters called Bruce's. You know, when the guys found out that I'd never eaten Rocky Mountain oysters, they made it a point to make sure they take me there. So we get there, and Chad trying to explain to me how they cook them, so-and-so, and then he talks to the waitress and talks her into bringing out a box of frozen bull testicles.
That looks yummy.
And yep, they were frozen bull testicles.
But now they come like this. It might be just the company that we get them from. He's jealous.
How do you know?
I don't know. I was just guessing from the look on your face.
I might have a whole box of testicles just in the truck.
Chad had been talking to us all day about going to Bruce's and eating some Rocky Mountain oysters. I was a little apprehensive about that, and I'm a Cajun, tried everything at least one time, about ready to try some mountain oysters. Alex, on the other hand, I think he was starting to sweat a little bit.
I guarantee you will. Yeah, you'll like it. They're really, really good. I mean, the texture's not real good.
Once you get past, I hate to say that.
You have to hold on.
Once you get past, they look like you got them licked.
There's a look to them.
To
be honest with you, I kind of lost my appetite, but you know, me being a team player that I am, I hung in there.
He gave me
Nice and
bread.
tender.
Can't beat it.
You're welcome.
How are they, Luke?
But you guys need anything else? Another round of beers?
Nothing better.
Another round of beers here for you guys?
Little Goose up.
I'm okay.
Rocky Mountain oysters. Can't beat it.
Bruce's Bar, where the geese fly and the bulls cry. Give it a shot, guys. You're going to love those Rocky Mountain oysters.
Bruce's, we're out.
The Fowl Life is brought to you by Hornady Ammunition, Buff Headwear, Under Armour, and Rig 'em Right.
Guys, at the beginning of this episode, I was telling you about, you know, the company we started up here, Bandit Hunts, and we have some different partners involved, and Tony Cesario was the biggest part of this. And to know that he's gone, he passed away in September, you guys saw at the beginning, and I still can't believe it. I'm in awe to have something so strong and so healthy and so special in your life and then lose it at the drop of a dime, and getting that phone call on that Sunday morning from Brant, it tore me up. And to know that we're not going to be able to achieve our dreams together up here in Colorado, and that I never get to share a pit with him again, and he never gets to call me and just say, hey man, what's up? And you know, Tony was an NFL football player. He was a man's man, a people's person. He was so well respected in this community up here in Colorado, and to know that he was taken at the age of 34, my belief is that, you know, he's somewhere better, and I just wish he was still here, at least for another 30 years, man. I miss you, Tony. I know all of us miss you. I've talked with Luke and JD and Tyrell and Brant and Jeff and Chad Thomas, and everybody loves you, man. We miss you more than anything, brother, and these shows are dedicated to you, and the rest of my seasons, you know, as long as I get to hunt ducks and geese, man, they're dedicated to you, brother. I love you. Thanks for everything. Thanks for the memories.
You look like Frankenstein. How about that drive-in? Now I know I think called Sin City. I was one man.
Retired.
And then I met Tony, and we had a we have a pack, and then Tony introduced me to you guys 6 months ago, and now I just feel like we're the three best friends that anybody.
Dude, quit f***ing touching me, man. Honestly.
My name's Tony, and I'll be your tour guide today. Sorry my head's so big you can't see around it. You might want to stick your head out of the sunroof to see stuff.
Knock it off,
Your
man.
teeth look like you freaking used a butter knife and put parquet all over them, dude. Oh, yeah.
This mine comes off.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, you gonna put down? You out here do
Watch
something
your
serious?
mouth!
You out here do something serious?
You look through one side of the binoculars and I'll look through the other.
away from
No,
me.
that'll bring us closer together. Do it. Do it.
Get the away from
Let's
me.
look through them together.
Get the away from me. My neck hurts. You're around. I ain't driving with you next week. Get in the back.
Nobody wants to fight the naked guy. Come on, hair helmet. Get back in here. Let's go.
Let me have my hat. Idiot.
Let it never be said that I could get you out of my head. The darkness surrounds me again. And let it be known that I've never felt so alone. This purgatory I'm in. The devil speaks and words control me when I'm weak. I feel my life start to spin. Heaven or hell, just places in the stories that we tell of battles we'll